All right. The stream is live. Beautiful people, get in here. Give me your normal 5x5s, audio, video checks, my voice check. Good Lord. And hopefully we will work our way through this because we have another update in the ultimate quest of the ATF to take as many beatings in a year as they can from the judicial system in their quest to take our gun rights whilst we hold the line like the freedom-loving patriots of the Alamo themselves. Beautiful people, get in here. Let me hear you in the comments field. All right, people. I am so excited to talk about this. I cannot wait till you guys get in here. This is going to be incredible. Hello, 5x5, Florida. Love it. We got a ginger, so you know it's going to be good. This is going to be awesome. Good morning there, my people. What's up? What's up? I hope you guys are in the mood to walk through all the L's the ATF has taken and how we are defending freedom on the daily, because this is going to be awesome. All right, 5x5, and my voice will get in here eventually, so bear with me. Getting over this really stupid infection. All right, yes. I can't say that, Vera. Hilarious. Silver, you honor me. Waking up to a notification and tuning in, I appreciate it. Oh, by the way, I don't see him yet, but Freedom Cat, you're one of my regular viewers. I need to ask you a question. Send an email to live@langleyfirearmsacademy.com. Just say exactly what, who you are. And I need to ask you a question. So if you have a second, please do that. But that's right, David Green. You did make it to a live show. Louisiana, you'll like this one. This one affects you. Justin Squire, that's a great question. What is the best premium AR? I'll be honest with you. I like fabricating my own. I'm gonna be honest with you. Make it as high end as I want. Oh, morning, beautiful people. Okay, bear with my voice. I am almost out of the woods here. So what I'm gonna do right now, guys, is walk you through something that just happened. The ATF gets another bad news blanket when they wake up this morning. They're having their coffee. They sit down to their nice English muffin. I envision Steve as an English muffin kind of guy. All the nooks and crannies. It's all about it. And then he just spits his coffee out because he got smoked again by another court system around his engaged in business rule. I'm here for it. This is going to be beautiful. I love it so much. And then we're going to walk through all the L's they've taken this year because it's really starting to amass a big list. All right, so let me show you what you came for first, because who does not love a really good ATF spanking in the morning? Let me get myself out of the way. I mean, I'm just saying, if we can start our day with ATF smokings, I mean, it's incredible. The judge just went to town. So I'm just put myself right there. What I'm going to do in a second is zoom into this so you can see what they actually said on this post from Gun Owners Foundation. So this is GOA. Okay, so full tip of the cap to them, but I want to read the high level and point some other things out that kind of is typically overlooked and is kind of a new thing in the gun world. Check this out. Judge Kaczmarek has granted a preliminary injunction in the GOF and gun owners' case against ATF's engaged in business rule. Now, this is the rule that said, hey, you sell one gun. Oh, are you in business? Did you make a profit? Was it still in the box? Has it been 30 days? Do we need a warrant where we're going to come to your house at 6 in the morning and then, kind of shoot you? Yeah, that one. Well, the preliminary injunction completely prevents ATF from enforcing this rule against the members of GOA, TFA, VCDL, and residents of Texas, Utah, Louisiana, and Mississippi. That last part is the update. Texas, Utah, Louisiana, and Mississippi. It has expanded into those states because the original injunction on this did not include those states. So that's a really big deal. But I want to drop into something real quick because this right here is really key. You see down here in the comments where it says the first one was Firearm Policy Coalition. They said great work. And then GOED said thank you. Yeah, see how we're working together? We're going to defeat tyranny because we're unifying. All right, the next one. Next lawsuit is that law isn't applied equally to all citizens of the U.S. Exactamundo. But before I get into that and the implications, let me click on this actual read here and show you what they actually said. I'm going to read the highlighted parts, but this is obviously the state of Texas versus the ATF, because that's like the main people to hit on right now, except if you're Biden and you say AFT, which was last night. Awesome video. Let's keep going. The court grants the motion. Defendants are hereby enjoined from enforcing the regulation. Now, of course, the defendants here is the ATF. That seems to be a big theme. Against the plaintiffs, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Utah, Jeffrey Torney, the Gun Owners of America Incorporated, the Gun Owners Foundation, the Tennessee Firearms Association, and the VCDL pending the resolution of this lawsuit. So, this is no longer well, we'll see what happens. You never know. It could be this is now literally until the end of this lawsuit. So now you have parts of the country that are being affected by this rule, which is just made up by a bureaucratic state, and you have a different part of the country that is not. Courts don't like that. Courts don't like that at all. So the next step, as the commenter made, was let's go national with this because that just seems to work out. Also, I would like to note a similarity. The pistol brace rule followed this exact same path. Just saying, we are winning, we are fighting, it is happening, and here's the last page, and then we'll get into the tying it all together. Conclusion. Plaintiff's motion for a preliminary injunction is granted. Defendants are hereby enjoined from enforcing the regulation, which means no, bad. Enjoy your English muffin. Definition of engaged in the business as a dealer in firearms, published at that point, against all plaintiffs pending the resolution of this lawsuit. Matthew Kaczmarek, United States District Judge, ordered the 11th. So, this is why this is so beautiful. Because what we are witnessing, and I'm not making this out of nothing, what we are witnessing is the single-handed dismantling of the ATF rules that they've done across the board. Remember when they first started doing this? So when the Biden administration came into power, I said on this channel multiple times, they did not have the juice to get AR bans, mag bans, 1,000% taxes, all these background check provisions to go through House, Senate, and Biden sign it. It never happened. They never did it. So we were all right on the money on that one. Then I also said they're going to go executive bureaucratic state. They're going to try to twist as much as they can through the levers of power in the executive branch. This is what we've been dealing with for the last 4 years. So we've always been right over the target, but now all their actions are getting destroyed. Think about this, guys, from a perspective of where we've been and what we've dealt with and what's fighting against, or what we're fighting against. You have the ghost gun regulation. Well, ghost guns just got taken up by the Supreme Court. You have Chevron deference. Yep, that one just got heard. We're going to hear that pretty soon, probably this summer. You have the pistol brace regulation. Well, that one got smoked and stymied. I mean, literally, almost every single rule that they've put forward has met a massive roadblock from organizations like GOA, GOF, FPC. I mean, literally, lawsuit printer go burr, baby. And we're just getting started. SAF has also had some good wins. And that kind of ties something else that I want to bring in here. While you're looking at these losses from the ATF all over the place in the court system, it does take time. But understand what the left has done for us. The left decided to make the big boogeyman the NRA, and they still try to do it, right? If the NRA dies, therefore all gun rights will die. Because after all, if you hit the massive organization, then everything underneath it is going to die. There's no way anything could just grow if the NRA's not there. And then when the NRA smothered all of the goodwill they had and reputation, you have organizations coming up from the grassroots. They split us into hydras, guys. We have GOF, GOA, FPC, Second Amendment Foundation, and that's just to name a few of them. That's not even including the state-level organizations in Illinois, California, New York. They literally created a hydra. They don't know how to attack a hydra. And that goes back to something else that we've always talked about on this channel. The left sees people in groups, demographic buckets, and big homogenous areas. Okay, that's the way that they view people. It's a socialist thing. Just go with it. When you break those things apart, they can't demonize an individual target. An example would be the NRA. They can't go after the GOAs over here, and then go after FPC over here, and then SAF over here, because they can't split the focus of their gun control organizations. They have to have a centralized point to make individual incremental, hey, hey, ho, ho, NRA's got to go chant slogans to distribute out. They do not have the ability to do it. That's why they actually made us stronger by attacking and destroying the NRA in their mind from New York and all those pieces. This entire thing has strengthened us at a level we've never been this strong. And now you are starting to see more and more and more evidence of it as we go forward. I'm going to look at the comments real quick. I'm digging the beard, Braden. Why, thank you. We are winning. That's exactly right. Even though the ATF tries to make law, they can't. That's the job of Congress. That's silly Constitution. Correct. And that's a really good point, James, because what you're seeing, guys, you are seeing the Constitution being utilized by the judicial system to curtail all these executive overreaches from the executive branch. You're seeing it in the CDC. You're seeing it in the EPA. You're seeing it in the ATF. All of these branches that have been weaponized by the Biden administration is being shown for clear. We're exactly what it is, and we are winning. Unify together. Don't get into little petty squabbles between ourselves. Unify together. We are going to beat these people. We're going to pass the blessing of the Second Amendment along to the next generation because this continues to happen. We have the Constitution on our side. We have the passion on our side. We have the gun rights on our side. We have rights overall on our side. And that is a very important thing to start your day. Now, Hail Hydra, good Lord. So now, and that's another thing William just brought in here. We also have lots of assault weapon bans that are going up through the courts. We have magazine bans that are going through the courts. All of these things, guys, this is a big one. And the next thing they're going after is Glocks, the most popular handgun on the planet. So, how do you think this is going to go? I mean, you talk about common use for ARs? Good Lord. Glocks? Ooh, I don't know all the numbers. Darth Duty, but I do have a cold. I'm wrapping it up, but thank you for noticing. Kevin says 720 watching, 320 likes. Let's go. That's right. Let's get those smashing of the likes. Glock. Won't happen. That's right, Spike. I appreciate that little shirt plug. But, beautiful people. Oh, yeah, thank you. Also, Cheeky also said bump stocks. That's talking about Cargill versus Garland. Absolutely. I mean, literally, guys, you can't even keep track of all the things that we're beating him in the face on. I mean, it's a thing. I love winning. I love freedom. I love spreading it with you guys. And with that, I'm going to bounce out of here. I hope you guys enjoy this news. And I will see you on the next amazing opportunity to discuss freedom with you as we pass it along to the next generation. I'm Braden, out.